إن الله لا يستحيي أن يضرب مثلا ما بعوضة فما فوقها فأما الذين آمنوا فيعلمون أنه الحق من ربهم وأما الذين كفروا فيقولون ماذا أراد الله بهذا مثلا يضل به كثيرا ويهدي به كثيرا وما يضل به إلا الفاسقين.
In the beginning, it is important to understand that there is a difference between the order of revelation of Quranic verses and their order in the compiled Quranic text. The order of revelation reflects the timeline of events, context, and divine wisdom over the 23 years of the final prophet's mission. On the other hand, the order of the Quranic text is the sequence we read today, which was taught verse by verse to the prophet by the angel Gabriel. Despite this difference, both orders were dictated through direct divine revelation. The key context here is that in earlier stages of revelation, verses were revealed using examples of small creatures, such as the fly and the spider. When the disbelievers heard these parables prior to the revelation of this verse, they viewed them with a superficial worldly perspective and mockingly asked, "Why would God mention such insects in his words? Why didn't he use the elephant for its size, or the lion for its strength?" Then came the decisive divine response in this verse, clarifying that Allah does not refrain from conveying the truth by setting forth any parable, whether big or small, to demonstrate the utter helplessness of all false deities. Here lies the difference. The believers recognize Allah's wisdom in drawing parables with both the small and the great, which increases their faith and conviction. The disbelievers, however, scoff and ask, "What could Allah intend by such a parable?" Thus, the parable itself serves as a test and a filter, guiding those who seek the truth and misguiding those who turn away in arrogance. But today, centuries later, with the advancement of science, electron microscopes, and modern entomology, let us contemplate the creation of this tiny creature to see who was right. Was it the believers who trusted Allah's wisdom without a microscope, or the disbelievers who thought these insects were beneath notice? This creature, weighing just a few milligrams and measuring a few millimeters, is not merely an annoying pest. It is a vital link in the ecological balance. Males feed on flower nectar, contributing to pollination, and serving as a primary food source for thousands of species. Inside this microscopic body lies a miraculous biological laboratory. The mosquito possesses complex eyes made of hundreds of tiny lenses, sharp serrated mouthparts designed for piercing skin, an independent multi-pump circulatory system, a thermal sensory system that detects infrared radiation, an anesthetic mechanism for the skin, a chemical laboratory to analyze blood before drawing it, and a complex reproductive system with chemical receptors to choose the optimal spot for laying eggs. Added to all of this, there are over 3,500 distinct types, all capable of flight with highly sophisticated aerodynamics. In the end, who do you think was right? Was it the disbeliever who remained trapped by superficial sight, mocking a creature they deemed small and insignificant? Or the believer who submitted to their Lord's wisdom, knowing that the creator of this vast universe only mentions that which is miraculous and perfectly designed?